Hey guys, and welcome back to Mama Teach. So this is going to be classroom setup day 6, classroom tour. I think I'm just going to show you around. I do have a couple finishing touches to put on my room, so I am going to do that with you, and then I'm going to just show you some things. I have been in and out of my room a lot since my last video, but I've only been coming in for an hour here and there, maybe 2 hours, and I've had my kids with me, and it's just been chaotic. So I haven't gotten any footage since then, so I'm just going to show you what I have done and take you along with me on my finishing touches. And then tomorrow starts our in-service days, and today's Wednesday, so Friday is our Meet the Teacher. So I'm gonna take you with me tomorrow also and show you some of the things I do to get ready for Meet the Teacher. And yeah, so if you're new here, thank you for joining me. I am going into my 7th year teaching, and this will be 2nd grade this year. I am swapping from 1st to 2nd this year. So if you are new, thank you for watching. If not, thank you for coming back, and I'm gonna take you along with me. What I'm gonna do first is just make a list of some things I need to get done. You can see here I have my to-do list that's just been growing and growing, and I've been taking some things off of it, but I need to kind of get it organized and get my board cleaned back off for Meet the Teacher. So I'm going to make 2 different lists. One list that I need to get done today, and one list that I can wait until tomorrow, because we do have to be here all day tomorrow, and most of the day will be spent in our classroom. So just preparing. So I'm gonna do like a right before Meet the Teacher type stuff, and I'll also have 3 hours before Meet the Teacher starts on Friday. So the way that our Meet the Teacher works is like staggered time, so that the whole school's not here at once. So I'll have about 3 hours before that. So right before Meet the Teacher, and then things I need to get done today. So I will take you along with me and show you what I get done. Okay, so I was able to make a list, kind of go through some things. So I got to print out a couple things. I got to put some numbers on my, what I'm going to use for like student mailboxes, and I'll kind of go more in depth, but like I don't let my kids use the insides of their desks like on a daily basis. This year I am going to store some things in them for them to have access to all the time, but the inside of their desk, like where they would stick their hands in, is facing out, so they don't have access to it all the time. So they have a chair pocket, and I have like a 10-drawer cart, and I only have 20 kids at the moment, so it's working out perfectly. But if I get more, I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do yet. But so I'm going to put the numbers on that. And hey, will you shut my door? So I'm going to put the numbers on that. And let's see, I got to hang some posters that I made. I gotta change like my email signature because it says 1st grade and I need it to say 2nd grade. I need to finish filling their math baskets. We have like a math toolkit. I was gonna swap out all the stuff in them this year because I found like a cute bundle on TPT that was free. I just don't know that I have it in me. But anyway, I need to add some more like Unifix cubes to it. Okay, I'm also gonna eat breakfast while I do this. This is a Nature Valley soft-baked muffin bar. Looks like this. I've never tried the chocolate chip one before. It's really messy though. I've had the apple, cinnamon, and the blueberry. This one's chocolate chip. But they were on sale at Publix if you have a Publix near you. All Nature Valley was buy one, get one free. Anyway, I am going to rearrange my desks. I'm not in love with what I have. I only have one other thing in mind that I want to do, and if that doesn't work out, then I'm going to go back to what I have and convince myself that I love it. So we'll see. Right now I just have it in like this giant square, but the logistics to like get inside the square where I intend to like read books and stuff just doesn't make sense. And I know it's gonna bother me because the kids are gonna be like knocking stuff over and moving desks all around. So I'm just gonna see if I can play with it and make it make a little more sense. Yeah. Oh, I need to add, I'm gonna take down my classroom rules that I have. I like to create the classroom rules as a group like the first week of school, but I have like my classroom rules that I made printed out on little posters hanging on my wall. I'll show you what I'm talking about. Underneath my board, on the black and white things underneath that board, I have, those are my classroom rules, and one, I'm gonna move them this year, but I thought while they were down, I would leave them down and we'll come up with the rules as a class on the first week of school, and then on like a anchor chart, and then when they come in the next day, I'll have those rules hanging. I'll kind of guide their thinking so that I can make sure that it kind of like matches. So, sorry, I got a text message, I was reading it. Anyway, so I'm gonna take the rules down and I'll rehang them the day after we make our classroom rules together. That way they take ownership in it and they feel like they contributed. Anyway, but I'll guide their thinking while we're doing that, so to make sure that they fit. Like the first one says, this is the class that tries hard, like obviously working and staying on task and things like that. So those will all tie in. But yeah, so that's my plan. I gotta take those down and then I'll rehang them when it comes time. But I am gonna move them, don't mind my child, but I'm gonna move them like right here on this wall, because this is my sticker store and it says Paws right here because our mascot is a panther, and we have something, it's like school-wide, it's called Paws, and to be honest, I don't know what that stands for. That's so bad. They just implemented it like halfway through the school year last year, but it's supposed to be like school-wide expectations, and each one is like a category, and then there's like specific rules that fall in under like P. I think P stands for personal best, and so Bennett, hold on just a second. And so there's like rules that fall under the P, and then A, and then W, and the S. Anyway, so we just reference it and call it Paws, and then when they're caught doing things, they get the tickets that I use. And anyway, so I'm gonna get started on that, and yeah, so stay tuned. Okay, so on my to-do list is to hang these two posters that I made. So this one is Just Right book. This goes with our curriculum that we just got. So it says, is the book just right? Read the first page and hold up a finger for each word that is unfamiliar to you. Again, I did not make this up. This goes with our curriculum, so that's why I have it like this. So if you put up one finger, the book is too easy for you. If you hold up two fingers, it's just right. 3 is just right. And then if you get to 4 fingers that you don't know on the first page, then you're not ready for it yet. And then if you get to 5 fingers on the first page that you don't know, the book is too hard. So I'm gonna hang this. This is right below my Reader's Gonna Read, and my library is below it. So I'm just gonna hang this one. And then this one's my library genres poster. I redid it. I showed you guys that in one of my other videos. Oh, I didn't notice. Oh man. I didn't notice that the science and the history were on the same side. I was trying to alternate them. Oh, and I did it here too. Well, I guess it looks like I did it on purpose then. I did not. I was trying to alternate them. And then these two had 2, so that's why I put them down here. And then I put this one in the middle because I thought, oh well, I'm not gonna change it because I'm sick of messing with this thing. So anyway, I've linked this, I made this one, but I got the idea from another teacher on YouTube. So I linked her stuff down below in some of my other videos. Again, this one I just made on Canva. Yeah, I might see if I can add this to my TPT account. If anybody wants that, we can be on the lookout for that. I'm not sure because this is so specific to my library. I'm not sure if anybody would want that. But if you do, let me know down below and I can put it in my TPT also. It wouldn't be editable because I, again, made it in Canva, but yeah. So I'm just gonna hang these up right here and I will show you the final. Okay, so I had a different idea for these drawers. I did take, most of them already had the handles off of them, so I just took the rest of them off. And I was gonna print some new numbers and laminate them or whatever, but then I kind of got lazy, so I didn't. But what I did do instead was I had bought these numbers from like our local teacher store, and I was gonna hang them out in the hall, but I decided not to do that, so I'm just gonna use these instead. But when I cut them, I had to cut the tops and the bottoms off because they were just perfect circles, but I had to cut them off in order for them to fit on here. And when I did that, I wasn't paying attention to what I was doing, and I accidentally cut the one crooked. So the one's gonna be crooked, but it just is what it is at this point. So what I'm gonna do in order to make sure, like I said, I only have 20 kids at the moment. We're getting an updated roster tomorrow at in-service. And so, but I'm trying to plan to have at least 22 kids. The only thing I don't have for 22 kids is desks, which is easy to get more of. So what I'm gonna do is number all of them 1 through 18, and then I'm gonna do 19, 20, 21, and 22. That way, like 19 and 20 don't have to share if there's not a 21 and 22. So 19 will have their own and 20 will have their own until I get a 21 and a 22, if that makes sense. So I'm gonna number them all the way to there. Let my hot glue gun heat up. I gotta get some glue sticks. Okay, so, oh, now, well, I can't do this now because this red light right here, well, this one tells me that my glue gun is not hot, and this one tells me that my battery's dead. So I'm gonna have to charge that instead. But I was gonna say, teacher hack, do not sleep on Dollar Tree glue sticks. I have to get the mini ones. They do have the bigger ones sometimes. It only comes to like 5 to a pack though. And so, but these are Dollar Tree brand, Crafter Square. So don't sleep on these because they are worth it. They work perfectly fine. And with cinder block walls, I have to hot glue everything. So I'm gonna put this on hold, and I will come back when my glue gun is. Okay, so one of the things on my list was to go through my math baskets and add a second stick. So I had one, I'm adding 2. I gotta see, sorry. Okay, excuse me. So I'm just adding a second stick, and then I'm going through the things, and I need to clean some of this stuff off. But like I said, I was debating on reprinting some of these things because I found a bundle on TPT. These I bought off Amazon. So in this one's full. So in them I have, well, I say that, and then I just realized 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Just realized I don't have a second stick in here. But here's all my cubes. So I had 10 cubes in there last year, and I decided at the end of the year I wanted to add 10 more to make them be able to fill up a 10 frame essentially. Or I have 2 10 frames in each basket, so to fill up both 10 frames, because adding within 20 is a standard for first grade. So anyway, so I have 2 of those. I have a clock. I have our number bond, which we hit heavy in first grade, the hundreds chart, and then I have, like I said, 2 10 frames. I also have number lines that were like laminated like this, but I got rid of all those and I ordered some new ones, and I'll show you those in a minute. They're over on my desk. But I also normally have them in these baskets, but not all my baskets match, like this one, so I've kind of just had to piece them together over the last 3 years. And so that's kind of bothering me. Hold on. Okay, anyway, I had to turn their volume down. So this is some of the things I have in here. I don't even know what I was saying, but I have number lines that are like hard materials, like a hard material, that I'm going to put in here. Anyway, but my baskets don't match. That's what I was saying. So I ordered the little zipper pouches, but they'll be big enough to hold the number lines because the number lines don't fit in these baskets. So anyway, so I'm going through these. Like, all of them also had an expo marker in it, but I want to check and see if any of them work. Like, that one's extra that was in this basket. There was a glue stick in one. These go to my whiteboards, and no wonder I can never find them because half of them are in these baskets. So I'm going to take those out and put them with my whiteboards. But yeah, I saw somebody on a Facebook page that was giving somebody else a hard time about having all this stuff available to them. And you should put it in here as you introduce it, but I don't really agree with that. No, I don't. I don't really agree with that, and I don't see the problem in having all of this stuff available, especially like this. Like, if we're not doing anything, then the kids like to play with this. That way, when it comes time to actually teach a lesson on clocks, then they've already played with it and it's out of their system and we can actually use it how it's meant to be used. And anyway, I just like to have all this stuff available to them at all times. So if that's not what you like to do and you like to introduce it separately, that's totally fine. So I'm just going through these and I'm adding a second set of cubes to get 20 cubes, and I'm going through it. Like, this one's missing a hundreds chart, but then like so is this one, and so I think I'm gonna have to print new hundreds charts because they must have gotten, and like this one is 2, I think. No, it's not. I think I'm gonna have to print new hundreds charts anyway, so I may replace all the hundreds charts because they're kind of gross and dirty, and my 10 frames are kind of gross and dirty too. So anyway, that's what I'm doing now. I didn't have enough last year to do this, so that's why I'm just now doing it. So a teacher was leaving and gave me a bunch of cubes that she had, so yeah, that's what I'm doing. Okay, so I was finishing my math baskets, and these are the number lines I was talking about. So this one goes to 10 and it's ready for an equation, and then this one goes to 20 and it's ready for an equation. But as you can see, they're like a lot longer than my baskets, just for size. Like, this is 10, so if you have 10 cubes you can see how big my basket is, but I don't have measurements. But so this is bigger. So I think once I order the pouches, then once I get the pouches in, because they've been purchased through our school, but I think these will fit in here in the pouches. So I have 20 of them. They look like this. I got them off Amazon. They come 10 to a pack, so I may have to order another pack depending on, here's the measurements. They are dry erase. They come with a pack of erasers, Scribble-Doo. I may have to order another pack depending on how many kids I end up with, but this is what I was talking about. Yeah, but this is the freebie that I was talking about, math tools. So if I print it, I'm gonna end up printing it on my other computer, but so it has like the hundreds chart, the number line, which I don't need the number line now, but the place value chart will be super helpful, and then the 10 frames, just because mine are old. But they have like a, I thought they had like a black and white version, and they may, I'm not sure. Well, I'll just download it and see. Teach Happy Thoughts is who makes it. And I just love that it's free. I mean, she could have easily charged, she could have easily charged money for this. Oh, okay, so 2 different types of number lines. These have the lines, and then these have the dots, where we typically use the lined ones. There is a 5 frame if you teach kindergarten. That would be good. So the hundreds chart, oh, okay, well, I won't waste that much color, but they have that color. There's just a black and white. Okay, so they do have like an ink friendly version. I do like the color at the top though. So the hundreds charts, the 2 10 frames to a page. See, like if you printed this out though, that would be pretty big. So you'd have to do like 2 to a page, but it wouldn't just automatically print 2 to a page. I could make it because of how my printer is set up, but so there's the number lines. Oh, there is 2 place value charts to a page. That's nice. And then her terms of use. This is what it looks like. Okay, so the only thing I don't like is that for the number lines. I wish there was 2 of these on a page and 2 of these on a page so that I could easily print 2 of these instead. But I'm not going to need the number lines, so actually that doesn't matter. I'm complaining for nothing, sorry. So I think I am going to print these just because they'll be a lot cuter. Like I said, I mean, I have everything already in here. But I am missing a bunch of these, and I'm not sure that I have any more. They've just gotten bent up over the years. I've had these for like 3 or 4 years now. This is going on my 4th year of them. And then these I made at the same time. I made those. And these are not made out of cardstock. So like this one's holding up a little bit better because this is cardstock. But this is just regular paper. And it might have even been done on a different laminator. I'm not really sure. So I'm gonna print these on cardstock, but I am gonna do this. I'm just gonna do it at home though because, well, I'll do it here, but I'm not gonna do it on camera. But anyway, so yeah. So I'm gonna print everybody a new 100 chart. I'm gonna do it all on cardstock though. Everybody 2 10 frames, and everybody a place value chart.